right, welcome back to another episode of Bone Apple Tea. In this week's episode,
I still have coffee in here.
It's okay, dude. You'll get over it. We interview Jimmy and Leo from Scooped Up. Kind of ask them some questions about how they started, you know, what they're up to, what they have planned for the future. And then we get to hear some crazy stories from them.
Yeah, they got some crazy stories. You got to listen to it because the one at Warped Tour, I was like, what?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
apparently they found a little secret about Warped Tour.
Yeah, and these guys have like also if you haven't checked out their IG, what is it, at Scooped Up One?
Yeah, at Scooped Up One.
And they have some crazy ads and like, you know, they both put out dope content.
The ads make no sense. I don't know how. He's just really good at graphic design too. But definitely check them out. They have an EP out right now called High Try Sample. And we're actually going to be doing the song What's for Lunch on this week's Slap. And I think that's about it.
All right, enjoy.
And we are live in 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome. Scooped Up here. We have Leo and Jimmy.
Yep.
Featuring.
What's up?
No, but for real, guys. So Scooped Up, right?
Yep.
That's your band.
So
I wouldn't know.
I believe so.
Yeah.
It's a band and an Uber service.
That's right.
We'll pick you up if you're drunk.
So my only knowledge of you guys is when I first started kind of getting involved with doing your recordings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what were you guys doing prior to that? Like, how'd you guys like meet up and like what was all like, you know?
Let's start with this one.
Yeah.
So what?
Start at the beginning.
The whole story?
Hey,
Yeah,
why
dude.
not? Why not?
All right. Okay.
Probably wondering how I
I'll
got
give
here.
my half after he's done.
I'm getting
you'll
rid
probably
of this headphone.
You know what I mean?
All right. So I don't know. Basically, I borrowed my friend's guitar. This is probably like 2015 or something. Started playing music and then started writing music, I guess. And then I started jamming with 2 former people who ended up just quitting the band. And then I wrote a couple songs and ended up meeting Jesse, who was a phenomenal drummer. And he just basically got me to the point where I'm at now and just made me a better guitar player by playing with him because he's such a good drummer.
Right.
And I don't know. So basically we had a former bass player for like a year or so, wrote like a whole album and recorded it.
Was that the one that I ended up kind of coming in on the tail end?
Yeah. Well, okay. Before that, we recorded an EP with 3 songs that we were going to put on the album.
Mm-hmm.
And then, or no, that we did. Well, we put 2 of them on.
Which 2?
Skip the Song and
song
and Lame Aid. And so I don't know. Let's see. So then, yeah, we had a former bass player, Walter Kiernan, who was part of the whole project for the first like year or so, helping us write the first album. And then he decided to quit the band, and Leo joined in. That was halfway through recording the album, and then he learned the songs, and we wrote like 6 more songs.
Yeah, and before that, I had known Jesse from being in a band with him back when we were in high school. It was like my senior year. I think he was like a freshman or something like that. We were in like this death metal, deathcore band. And then, and I did like lead guitar for that and up until I had to go away to college. And, you know, I just couldn't really do the commute anymore.
Yeah.
And, you know, I still took time during my breaks, like here and there. I think like once every other year to like jam with him and the other guitar player just to kind of, you know, stay fresh with like the improvisation part of music and everything.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So I started jamming with him again once I finished college, and I noticed our chemistry kind of like started to build a little more. And, you know, I think he had started jamming with Jimmy around the time me and him were jamming.
Okay.
We were like doing the metal thing again. Then I think
I know that, man.
Yeah. Around 2016, when he was like starting to really get into Scooped Up with Jimmy, he wanted to like do a side project thing with me at the time. We're like indie, and I was like more looking to do like alternative and a little bit of pop punk here and there too.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he kind of put the whole thing on hold. My friend played bass. We basically had everything but a singer and lyrics.
Oh.
So it was a work in progress. We played like 1 show at the bar down the street from his house in Naugatuck. And, you know, at one point he was like, yo, man, Scooped Up is like starting to pick up a little more. You know, I'm going to have to put this on hold for now, but, you know, we could always reconnect some other time and jam, but I'm going to be too busy. It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, that's like when we were writing the album with Walter, and we were getting a lot of shit done. We were about to start recording the album, and then out of nowhere, Walter just decided that he wanted to quit the band because he wanted to get a better job, and I don't know, go to school or whatever.
Yeah.
And so then Jesse reached out to Leo, and he was like, "Yeah, you want to join Scooped Up? We need a bass player." Leo's originally a guitar player, and so he's a better guitar player than I am. And so luckily he stepped in and joined in and picked up bass, and it was pretty ezy for him because he's such a good guitar player.
Yeah,
right.
Sure.
It was a little rocky here and there getting used to the instrument because I don't really have like bass hands. I was like more suited for guitar, but like I had always wanted to like be in a pop punk band. That's like where my earliest influence, like Jimmy, came from for music.
Right.
So it
Yeah,
was kind of like coming full circle. I did the whole like genre skipping thing. I would like graduate from pop punk into like metal, then like progressive metal.
Yeah, and then you came all the way back.
Yeah,
like full circle.
Let me bring it back a little bit because the reason why I started making music was just because I was skateboarding every day, and I like borrowed my friend's guitar. Like I said, my friend Jason Vancho. Anyway,
shout out.
Your camera's this one.
Anyway, so yeah, he let me borrow the guitar. I learned some songs that I liked, and then I started writing some riffs and writing some songs that I like, just started, coming up with. And my whole thing was I wanted to write songs that I could skate to. And so in the beginning, I just wanted to record some shitty songs that I could skateboard to and be like, yeah, dude, I fucking wrote this shit. Then, I don't know. I never planned that it was going to be a band. Never planned that it was going to be at like where we are now at all. Even like a couple months into starting it, like it was so much farther along than I ever planned it was ever going to be. Because my first original members that I was jamming with, like, were just as bad as I was. So it was just like,
didn't you like, I remember like even when you came to me, you were like, yeah, I picked up the guitar like last year or something. And I just
when we first, I was probably like a year into playing by the time we recorded the first album with you, basically. So,
which was so surprising. I was like, what? You've only been playing guitar for a year?
Yeah.
Like,
I wrote a hell of a lot of shitty songs, and then finally we got down to 12 good ones for that album.
Yeah.
Which half of them are just joke songs anyway.
But I love it, dude, though. It's so funny.
Skip this song.
So yeah, basically I just wanted to write songs to skate to, and then it turned it like Jesse was such a good drummer, Walter was such a good bass player that they both just brought me up to be a better guitar player, and a better songwriter.
Right.
And then once Leo joined the band, we were all like on the same page, wanting to write, pop punk. Because Walter was a little bit of like, he enjoyed different music.
He was
genres.
really into like progressive metal, and he kind of like stayed.
That's very different than what you guys have right now.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like, he would write some stuff, some riffs that were just a little bit too crazy, and we'd have to dial them back a little bit, but it would be like awesome. Everything he'd write was always perfect for the music, but sometimes it would be a little bit too crazy.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, by the way.
Right?
Yeah.
You played a 6-string bass?
Yeah.
He made it work, surprisingly, from what I heard.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
But rest in peace, by the way, because he just passed away a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
what?
Yeah,
shit.
It was last summer.
Crazy, honestly.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, he was in a car accident. I don't want to bring the mood down, but
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 yeah, he was a phenomenal musician. He always played the perfect, stuff we needed for him.
Right.
But then he decided to quit the band. We hit up Leo, and Leo was always he's also into the same music, so it was like the perfect fit for him to play bass. And yeah.
Now, do you because you said you used to be a guitar player, do you guys ever talk about guitar parts together?
We do here and there.
He shows me stuff. Like, he's helped, like, taught me stuff. And,
That's cool.
So when's the first time that you guys actually went and recorded at Reruns? Actually, I don't even, because I remember when you guys first came.
That was
in.
when you were still at UConn.
Yeah, that was when we were in grad school.
Was that in
saying the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was back then.
Yeah, that was back when I had that like front sunroom that they converted into a bedroom in our grad house. That was
yeah.
The floor was really cold.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was like what? I mean, it was basically outside. You guys were outside.
Yeah, I was in an outside room. That's what it was not meant to be a bedroom, and like they were like, yeah, this is the other bedroom. I'm like, all right,
yeah,
the military grade beds. I'll never forget that. But
and that thing was a headache to record because we didn't really know what we were doing at the time.
Yeah, that was a headache on my part too, because I remember when you guys first sent me the stuff and you had recorded it yourself, and I was like, valiant effort, but like this is gonna be really tough to work with. I was like, could I persuade you to at least record guitar with me? And that was like, as soon as you came and you were like, oh, we can do this.
Oh, yeah. It sounded so much better.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. That was like, and you know what's funny is because when we first started recording together, we had a little friction as far as like what I thought what the album should sound like. And I was all into like the hyper production and like pretty much taking it too far. Mm-hmm. And then like we had talked for a while and I like sat back and thought about it. I was like, all right, well, these guys aren't trying to be like All American Rejects, you know?
Yeah.
They're trying to be like you said, like good music to skate to.
No, totally. Yeah, I wanted to keep it like raw. I wanted it to sound like the music I grew up to, you know, like early 2000s type shit. I didn't want the overproduction of new pop punk that you hear nowadays.
Oh yeah, State Champs. I love State Champs, but
you know, State Champs, Neck Deep, all those bands that are new
Knuckle
that
Puck.
have like the overproduction and just they all kind of sound the same in their own way, but not like the 2000s
bands.
Not
to knock it though.
Yeah, I still bump it, but that's not what you were going for.
Yeah,
and that's
we're going for like that late 90s, early 2000s skate punk. So
yeah, I remember you sent me some examples, and I was like, oh, this is what he's looking for, and then it like made sense, and I was like, all right, well, actually, this kind of makes my job a lot easier. I'm like overcomplicating things by getting in my own way.
Exactly, but no, the new EP once we started recording that, like, and that just sounds phenomenal.
Yeah,
I love the way that sounded.
That was that was great because we got access to do everything in here.
Yeah, and the drums sounded great.
Yeah, that was right, because you guys brought the kid in here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were working with the old recordings of the drum set, or of the drum tracks that we recorded, so it just didn't sound as good compared to doing it here.
Doing like a full mic set.
And Jesse had gotten like all new drum heads prior to tracking, which was huge,
dude. That's a massive difference.
Yeah, he got new cymbals and a brand new snare. Like he literally just resurrected his entire sound, and that was huge. Had he kept his old cymbals and like it would have still sounded shitty. So it was nice that like there was all that improvement. And then like we also did vocals here too.
Yeah. No,
everything was here. So
that
it was like
good too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely like excited with how that came out. Now, I'm
excited to do more. Like as soon as we finished that, I was like, damn, I need to write more songs. Like I just want to put shit out. Like and everyone, dude, like everyone, the reception for those songs was great. Everyone really kind of, I don't know, it all clicked. People started taking us more seriously or something. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say, you guys have like a pretty crazy following on like Instagram.
Yeah, online. Yeah, we're all over the place. There's people in like different countries that have
Australia.
Order our shit. Yeah, I don't even know how many countries, but I've sent stuff out, to multiple different countries like Japan, Canada, Australia.
Japan?
Well, it's dope, dude, because you're going around tagging everything with the stickers and the fucking video content's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's so cool.
Not to mention all the states. Like we've almost been in every state. I feel like I've mailed a CD to like so many different places.
Wow.
And stickers and everything. Yeah. So like I haven't kept track, but literally so many places and different countries and stuff. So we're really, we're spread out. There's a lot of fans all over the place, but there's not a lot of fans around here that are into us. I mean, there are now. They're slowly starting to build up in numbers, but the scene out here just kind of sucks. So,
yeah, I feel like, what do you think the scene out here is more geared towards anyway? Because I feel like New Haven is more like hip hop.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. I feel like Connecticut in general, especially Fairfield County, if you've ever been out that way, is just cover band central.
Cover bands, hip hop, or like heavy metal, or like new,
Yeah, if you're like ultra heavy metal, there's definitely like a niche for that. Because like when I was in high school, I mean, of course things have changed since then, but like I was in a band that we sold out the Webster Underground. Like the whole place was like packed. Like there were so many people you couldn't fit another person in when we headlined there.
That's sick.
That was my favorite show
I wish I was in high school when I started the band because we probably had more fans that are around here.
So that was a metal band?
That was Glory Before for those of you that remember that are listening. But yeah.
R.I.P.
I feel like there's a lot of those kind of bands in like the woodsy, random ass Connecticut towns. You know what I mean?
That's what inspires that kind of music. You're just angry. There's nothing but woods.
Why am I here?
Why am I here?
Exactly. Yeah.
No, granted, that was like the one and only really amazing show. Like everything else was like, you know how shows go. It's like all the bands watching each other play.
Oh yeah, we've had plenty of those.
What was your wildest show, at least, like that you can, or your favorite, I guess?
Maybe my first show with you guys.
The first show that he played with us was sick because it was at the Frog Pond. It was like this bar. It's been open for like
in my hometown.
It was open for like 50 years, 40 years. I don't even know, some long ass time. The bar was open forever, and they were doing like a last show ever because they were closing. So everyone and their mother came, and we got thrown on to this show last second, and we ended up playing last. And
what?
Yeah.
You headlined accidentally?
Yeah.
You're just like, holy shit.
Like, this was like
right with it,
This was right before More came out, like a couple months before we put that song out, because I ended up using a clip from that in the end of that music video.
Oh, so yeah, when you panned over to all those people?
Yeah,
dude.
So that was that show, and there was like a ton of people. Like,
it was like 50 or 70.
You can't even see how many people were there because like it was really dark, but like the whole parking lot was full of people. The whole building was full of people. Apparently like 1,000 people went there the whole night. Like obviously not when we were playing. Like, but there was probably like 200 people there or more in the whole place that heard us play. So that was sick. And everyone was into it too. People were moshing. But That was like one of the first cool shows, and that was luckily his first show.
Yeah.
But
what a way to come onto the band. You're like,
band is dope.
I'm in the right place.
Right.
But like some of the fun shows, like were like house shows, like at our friend Alex's house that also sadly passed away, RIP.
Oh,
but,
geez, wow.
I don't even want to get into that, but
but
we played a couple shows at his house. Like unfortunately, you couldn't make it because you weren't.
Yeah, I was away for
What was
New
your
Year's.
video? You guys recorded a video at like looked like a house show, right? Was
Which
that the same one?
That was at my house actually, in the basement.
Okay,
of my
yeah.
house.
Which music video was that for?
That was a really cool. That was the one
Sick.
that you went down and like
through
the
the
shot
floor.
through the floor. Yeah.
Was that the one with the blunt that like you followed the blunt through the whole music
No,
video?
that's Weed Song.
Oh, that's Weed Song.
I don't even know our own videos. Wow, what the fuck?
Woo! No, we got 10 music videos out right now. So
you have 10
That's
music
nuts.
videos?
10 music videos. Yeah.
So do you do everything? You're like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we do it all ourselves. Yeah. So before the band even started, I was an artist. Like I've been an artist my whole life. Been drawing and painting, and I've also been doing graphic design for over almost 15 years or so, and video editing for about the same amount of time. So I've been doing all that stuff for so long that once the band started, I just had all those tricks on my sleeve to just help the band look more professional than it was from the start.
I was gonna say, because it gives it a whole thing, like you get a whole aesthetic. You get the videos, and then also like the cool drawings and shit, and you make your own stickers and stuff, and it's like
that's what
just
originally
cool set of content,
That's what originally drew me to those guys to begin with, because when I was doing the side project thing with Jesse, he'd been telling me about Scooped Up, and I'm looking at the videos, like the imagery and everything about this just works, and I like it. It's like done perfectly. It's not too forced and contrived. It just works.
It just looks like you're having fun.
It adds to it for sure, like big time.
Exactly.
It's all part of my master plan, pretty much. It all kind of fits like it's all
coming together.
Yeah, it's all been working out. I don't know how, but yeah, literally, yeah. Like I don't know, like all the art and everything kind of just works together because I don't know, it all was. But I don't know, like skateboarding and making music and painting is just like something like I want to do all that every day. So like it all just kind of like works together. Like I don't know, it like it's all like the same vibe.
Yeah,
in a way.
Is that like how you? Because I look at like, doesn't your Instagram have like 20,000 followers or something like that?
Yeah, it's slowly trickling away because I'm letting it. Because fuck all those people that want to unfollow us. Yeah,
I wasn't aware of this.
We're at 19.8 right now.
Okay,
maybe 0.7. I don't care.
Yeah, well, by question, I mean, not even 19K is like better than some of these Instagram influencers.
19.7. Yeah.
Yeah. So like my question is, how did you build that up through just pure? Because like I've seen things where you've done like cool spray painting and shit. Is that kind of like how you boosted yourself up, or like how did you?
What do you mean, like the giveaways and stuff?
Yeah, well,
so,
just like how did you grow something like that as like a punk band? I feel like it's like not like a easy thing to grow.
Well, when we first started, the Instagram algorithm was so much easier to work around. Right now it's dead, so that's why I kind of just stopped like really going hard on it. But when we first started, we were putting out like lots of good like I don't know coherent content. Like all the art was working and everything, and I was following and unfollowing people and liking tons of posts and commenting on people's stuff and like basically just spamming everyone's shit on Instagram until they would look at our page and maybe follow us back, and then did that until we got tons of people, and also did giveaways, and those giveaways we'd have people shout us out, and then people would see us on their page and like us or whatever. And I don't know, just a bunch of stuff, and it all added up. I would literally vigilantly sit there and like mad posts, like for mad long, anything hashtagged like Warped Tour or whatever.
Oh yeah, true.
And then also
you guys used to go out to Warped Tour, right, and hand out CDs and stuff.
Another big thing is passing out stickers to everyone, like at every show I go to. I've been to, I don't even know how many shows I've gone to. I've gone to the city like at least 30 times to go to see a show. Not to mention all the other shows I've gone to. I've gone to the multiple Warped Tours. And we passed out 20,000 stickers.
That's crazy.
Thousands of CDs.
We did the last year of Warped Tour 2018.
Oh,
we
dude,
went backstage
yeah, that's
at Jones Beach. We met Kevin Lyman. We got to meet Simple Plan.
What?
It was so sick, actually. Yeah. Dude, there was like this room that it just said like kitten room. And I'm like, what? Kitten room? And like we were backstage and we just walked in there, just a room full of kittens. And literally Simple Plan and State Champs, like all the dudes from those two bands were there.
I think it was Derek from State Champs. He was back there.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't all of them, but it was a couple of those dudes, and they were all like petting kittens and shit.
What the fuck? That is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, I walked in there. I'm like, yo, are these punk rock kittens? And then literally I won the room. The whole room laughed. I'm like, yo, I just made Simple Plan and fucking State Champs laugh.
That's wicked funny. Holy shit.
But then later on that day, I'm an idiot, and I went up to the guy from fucking
Mayday Parade.
And I'm like, yo, we the Kings? And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, we the Kings. You were just on stage. And he's like, no, dude. I'm like, oh, fuck, Mayday Parade. I fucking mix you guys up all the time. And he's just like, yeah. No, and I just felt so dumb. And then later on
he was chill about it, though.
Yeah, he was kind of chill. But then later on, I saw the guy from The Story Untold. I'm like, yo, the story so far. And he's like, walked right away.
Oh, man.
I'm like, fuck. I'm just abusing my backstage privilege.
Whose man's is this right now?
Because we worked catering.
It's because you hit a home run in the first one, so you thought you were invincible.
Yeah, for real. Because we met the drummer of Simple Plan and like a couple other people. I met the dude from Movements. I forget his name, but the singer.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever. So like we worked catering and we got to go backstage and basically we had to work an hour and help clean up after they did the catering and stuff. And with that, we got to get in for free, go backstage and go side stage for whatever thing we wanted to.
There was like a smaller band that put us onto that whole helping out catering thing.
Our boys from New Jersey fucking helped us out. Losing streak.
Okay.
Can't remember the name though.
Yeah, I'm too big. I was like trying to continue saying words until I remembered it.
Remember how he reached out to you? He was like, my bandmates said you look like me or something like that. That was just how we started out of nowhere. You're like, oh, sick.
And then we became friends on Instagram, and then I saw
sick.
him.
I look like me too. Let's hang out.
Yeah, there's singer Eric. Yeah, I met him at Warped Tour one day in Jersey, and like when I was following the Warped Tour that year, and I went to like 5 different dates, just passing out stickers and shit.
Yeah.
And then he saw me one day, and he was like, "Yo, what up? Blah blah, fucking whatever." Then I saw him the next day, and he's like, "Oh, dude, you're following. You should like come and do catering because that's what we're doing." And he like introduced me to the lady, and I did catering that day, and got backstage, met Kevin Lyman that day, and all that shit. And also that day there was a after party thing.
Was that Jones Beach when I was with you?
No, that was the day before, because the day after that was Jones Beach. That's after I learned that you could do catering and get in for free.
Oh shit!
I wish Warped Tour was around because I just walk there, go to every date, and be like, "Yo, I'm working catering." And because then that's all you gotta do, and they let you in. You don't even have to work catering, honestly.
We could have gotten away without doing any work.
Literally.
If we really wanted to. We could have like hid away.
But I'm just,
like no one's watching you.
If you look like you know what you're doing, I guess. Or
look like you're pretending to be productive. Like we didn't want to be assholes and just not help out. So,
right.
But yeah, the first time I did catering, there's like an after party, and I'm just partying with like all the fucking celebrities. It was
playing
crazy.
like old Migos. It was like really,
what?
Yeah,
What?
like the infamous like after parties they have at every Warped Tour event. They're just like they have the barbecue going. They're playing old school Migos. Everyone's like pretending to be into it.
Oh yeah, you were at that one too.
Jones Beach.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
crazy. There's one before that.
Can't believe you finessed your way into a kitten room.
Oh, I know. Yeah, they're nice cats.
Yeah, they're nice cats.
I can't believe that they have something like that at a Warped Tour.
Oh yeah, it's
that's
just
such a Warped Tour thing though. Like free hugs, like free kittens.
Yeah, anyone who's like depressed or down, just go and pet some cats.
I'm not sad anymore.
Exactly. That's what the whole scene's about. That
Oh man,
self-care, self-help.
Self-help, dude. That's hilarious. Oh my god, I can't believe that you fucking did that.
Yeah, it's a good time. So yeah, that's what built the following, was just spamming people on Instagram and also just passing shit out, spamming people in real life. Passing out stickers. Here, throw this out
one
for
CD,
me.
take another copy.
Yeah.
Dude, the sticker thing works though, because I have a fucking scooped up sticker.
Yeah, I have one on my laptop.
I don't even know how I got it. Somehow I just got it.
I woke up and it was on my pillow.
Shits are everywhere, bro. No, yeah, there's 20,000 out in the world, and I don't know if anybody, like half the people that have seen them probably don't even know it's a band, but one day it'll click. One day, like somebody will just shout us out on a big enough platform, and everyone will be like, "Oh, Scooped Up? What the fuck? Yo, that dude gave me a sticker one time outside out of a fucking strip club. Fucking Dallas.
Hey guys, you listen to skate punk bands?
Here you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. So you've built the following. You've done a good job at that. What's been some of like your favorite like, cause you do really creative advertising. Like you do, like, so what's been like some of your favorite things that you've made like graphic design wise for that? Cause you've made some crazy shit. Like you made like you like took like an old poster and like.
Can we show the graphic somewhere?
Yeah, we can.
We'll probably
Right
pop
over
it up.
his face.
Yeah. If you it'll probably be in the center. We'll probably do that or wherever.
Yes,
but
right
like
here,
which one was it?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I can't. I'd have to look through them, I guess. But
Okay. Maybe that's too specific.
Yeah, I made a bunch of them.
I think any of the ads where you do like the super deep voiceover, or like "Boy, scoop drops no shit," you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
that's you.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that is you. I
That's
thought that would
me.
be someone else.
And I'm just like, yeah, get some scooped up stickers. But yeah, no, I'll take it and I'll turn it down like 10%. Like I'll slow it down 10% so that it's a little lower.
Oh, okay.
And, but yeah, I don't know. I think one of my favorites is this one with the Letterman, and like he holds up the CD.
Oh, dude, this is amazing.
Yeah,
you should send this to us so we can put this in here while we're watching it.
Okay, yeah.
Adam, have you seen it?
No.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he like holds.
Dude, what?
Yeah, he's holding our CD.
Dude, what did you? Oh
It took
my
me a couple
God.
hours. I had to literally sit there and fucking put the CD there. Oh, but dude, I just got a new Mac. Brand new Mac, 2019 Mac, and now like all my editing is just gonna go through the roof. It's gonna be so much
Such a
easier
sick
and so much
ad.
better.
Yeah, well, I'm sure
kidding
your
me?
processing is a lot faster, isn't it?
Oh, way faster now. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
The ad
dude,
factory.
I was using.
Dude, he is. He
I'm
is
using-
an ad factory. That's why I asked. That's why I thought it was a decent question because like you fucking do crazy shit.
Yeah, that's a sick.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But no, I mean, I was working on all fucking programs and a computer from 2009, and I haven't updated it since. So like all that shit was like so whack and like slowing me down. Finally, I got all the new stuff. Just got a new computer yesterday.
Oh my god,
Just
you
came in
probably
the mail.
can't wait.
No, yeah. I just put all the programs on it, and now I'm working on this stop motion movie that I put to the side a year ago, and I'm gonna
Stop
finish.
motion,
Oh,
like a
dope.
stop motion animation movie.
Yeah,
What is it?
I love stop motion.
it's called Ashtray Story.
Oh yeah,
It'll take a ton of time to make.
Yo, it's gonna be good. Yeah, coming
There's like a French
this
fry
summer.
in there.
Coming
this summer.
There you go. Yeah, it's a spoof on the Toy Story, and it takes place in an ashtray, and it's just like it follows the life of a cigarette butt, and he's trying to find his pack. He's trying to find the way home.
This
Oh
pack.
my god, that's wicked funny.
And yeah, so it's a bunch of stop motion because he's like walking through my house and like skateboarding and shit, and like
Put him on a tech deck or something.
yeah, I put him on tech deck. He does a kickflip, dude. It took like the stop motion in it is the best stop motion I've ever done, which is something I dabbled in when I was a kid. But so it took me so long to do. I did this right after the movie I did last year, where I played every character in it, and like started that stop motion movie right after that, and just got burnt out and like 2 months into it or whatever.
Dude, it takes a long time.
Oh, yeah,
you know
it
what I
does,
mean? Just
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I've made like a couple just for like a
Yeah.
random
'Cause
video
it's like-
project.
Takes
It takes
forever.
forever.
Yeah, you gotta take tons of frames.
South Park did a whole episode about them making an episode. If you
Yeah,
remember that,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
like it takes forever.
and the stop motion I was doing to like he's skateboarding and like skating like
And you got to put him
this
in weird
pole.
positions and stuff.
I had to like hold him up with like my finger in a lot of the shots, then I had to edit my hand out or like hold him up with clay and then
Dude,
go
how
back
do you
and
even
Photoshop
do
the
that?
clay out every frame. Like
oh
insane.
wow!
yeah, it takes a lot of work, like practice and work, I guess. I don't know, but it's fucking.
And there's
it
no
pays
way
off.
around it, right? Like, I mean,
What?
like-
Well, there's certain ways. I guess there's different. I mean, the way that actual animators do it, they have little things that they green screen out and shit.
okay.
But like,
okay, that
um,
makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, but I basically just went frame by frame and like painted everything out with the background like of a shot that didn't have my hand in it or
yeah,
whatever.
like the same shot, just like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Holy
That's
shit.
crazy.
And so anyway, I'm like halfway through this movie. That's a stop motion movie. I'm just gonna finish it and hopefully get that out soon before I die. because
Specific timeline.
I got so burnt out.
Specific timeline.
Some
That was
point
good.
between when I was born and when I pass away.
And 50 years from
This
now.
will be.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So fucking.
What was the question?
I haven't. I was about to ask one, which was like, which was so you put out the album, and do you think that you're gonna do like because the between album and then the EP that we did, pretty similar sound, but a little bit more refined, I would say.
Absolutely.
Now, going forward, as far as like how you're gonna approach the newest material, is that kind of how you're gonna refine it more? Are you gonna change things up? Like, what are you feeling?
Well, I mean, the songwritings has slowly changed and gotten better in our opinion, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I want it to sound pretty much just like the EP did, just maybe a little bit better.
Right.
I don't want to make any drastic changes really to the sound at all.
Yeah.
That'll happen slowly as the songs get written.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting a little more dynamic with things. We wrote a song recently. Our newest song out of 7 is, in terms of structure, it's very complex compared to our other songs.
Okay, cool. I'm actually very excited to hear that.
Yeah, we've been trying to change things up a little bit, try not to write the same song over and over again.
Yeah.
It's good though. Like, you got that, but like you got that sound now, and then you can kind of just work from there,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're trying to do is just write, a good batch of songs, and then once we have like a full thing, we could look at that and then take some shitty ones out and then write the 2 or 3 best songs. That's what we did last time.
Yeah.
Like with the last album, we had 12 songs, and then then Leo joined, and we wrote 6 more and replaced 6 of the songs on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when you told me that. You're like, yeah, there's there's some that we're actually just not going to be doing. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, they just got old, and like we just got better, and I just wanted the album to be as good as it could be.
Yeah,
Right,
dude.
right.
Hey, you think you write a better song, then screw it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like the last 2 songs we wrote were like the only 2 songs we still play, which was Delete This and Weed Song. And,
Oh yeah.
and those are like
Hey
I
girl,
don't
can
know,
you
pretty
smoke me
good.
up?
Yeah, they're pretty good in my opinion, I guess. But yeah, this new album, I don't know, we're digging all the new songs. There's only one that's kind of weak. Song 3. Right now, we don't have any names for the songs.
We have like 1.5 though.
Okay, we have 2 names, but nothing's really like that
2.
permanent yet, because it's all right now. It's just song 1 through 7, and in order of when we wrote them.
Oh,
We
really?
just gave those 2 names so it wasn't as like, okay, song
For
1,
now,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5. Like, just to
Wait,
break it up.
which one is song 6?
Yeah, song 2 is probably gonna be called Slacker. I guess that probably has stuck. We're
Is that going to be the one that
Honestly,
we'll probably
dude, having
track
one
pretty
just called
soon?
Song
No,
3
song
would be
4
fun.
is like the best one. Song,
Really?
Yeah, wait for song 4,
Dude, song
everybody.
4?
Yeah, song 4.
Yo, look out for song 4.
Yeah, no, wait, yeah, look out for that. No, because we play all these live, and like we've tested them all, and song 4 is really, really good.
Gets a good crowd reaction.
I think so.
So
And
how
it's
do
fun to play.
How do you gauge crowd reaction? Because like I know when I was in a metal band, you gauge crowd reaction based off of like people beating the shit out of each other.
We gauge it whether a chick is throwing up or not. Because last show we played, this chick threw up.
Great question.
She was so proud of herself
Dude,
too.
this is sick. Yeah, we measure how high the splatter is on the wall, and that's the meter.
There you go.
So,
Wait, hold on. More about this story though.
Yeah,
Hold
wait,
on.
what the?
I don't know. A young lady friend that was at the show drank too much alcoholic beverages and just hurled during our set. And what's funny is I didn't see it because I was planning on closing my eyes, and then like after the song I just see someone cleaning up. I'm like, hey, clean up that spill, what are you doing? I was like you spilling shit, watch out. And then like later on they're like, yeah, no, some chick threw up. I'm like, oh, what? Didn't even see that.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
So is that how you guys
saw
kind
it,
of
right?
decide? Like, do
I didn't see it, but I saw the aftermath.
you smell it?
Yeah,
like it's right there.
afterwards.
tasted
yeah.
it.
Oh god.
Is that how you kind of decide like what
Yes,
songs go on the
That's
album?
how you decide if it's throw up or not. You gotta taste it.
Yeah.
My mistake. This is bear shit.
That was Phil.
Yeah, my mistake.
But what? Yeah, that's how we decide what songs on the album. If someone throws up while we play it.
But like that's the sick one.
Yeah,
That one's really sick.
makes you sick.
Gnarly.
Oh man.
We should incite the crowd more. We need to like
Incite riots.
and encourage circle pits to some of our songs. Walls of
All right, I
death.
want to see a wall of death.
On the count of 3.
Oh, you fucking pussies! I want to see some death.
Can you smell
I better have a lawsuit landing on my door.
I want to see some dicks.
So really, someone needs to die. I want a lawsuit filed against us tomorrow.
We're trying to get big, so
This is the quickest way to get big is a lawsuit. All right, we need to be in the news.
We need the
Punch some
headlines.
girls.
straight out of Nathan's. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man.
I think we got it. We got a good thing going. We don't really need to do that.
It's like fuck
I
my Instagram
guess.
followers. But
I guess.
Woo! All right. Yeah. So,
You guys need to get mugs because like that'd be way cooler. And then it says like the
Just
name
got
of
offered free water, and you're like criticizing
free water.
the
You act
people
like
who come.
water's that expensive.
That's the thought
yeah,
that
that's 30
counts.
cents. Hey, you got some not free water.
Please, sir.
You got some free
Can I
water.
have some more free water? But yeah, if you had like mugs with
yeah.
like the name of the
podcast,
yeah, the channel,
the bone apple tea on it.
the
Honestly, just the emojis would kind of be cool.
yeah. The broadcast. That's what. Yeah, the name of the broadcast. That's what you gotta call it.
Oh, I think it's podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, but you gotta be official. What the hell? We're broadcasting, aren't we?
We're not boomers. Broadcast.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm slouching a lot because there's no back to this chair. So
Yeah, it happens, dude. Same. I'm like cracking myself back open.
I'm just like chilling over here. This mic's getting heavy.
Yeah, dude. It was originally on a stand. It was originally on a stand.
I need to work out anyway.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Curl on the mic. Yeah. Well, so then going forward, I mean, you got the album that you're kind of writing right now, and you're thinking that. Do you think it'll end up being a 2020 release, or do you think it'll?
We're trying to, yeah.
Trying to,
hopefully,
okay.
Yeah.
Is that the next thing that's dropping,
I definitely think it could be done. You guys work pretty fast.
We could easily get it recorded if I can get the songs written. That's for sure. But we're trying to like release it in August. I got some ideas. I've got a bunch of songs that I haven't even shown them that I just thrown out, and maybe we can pick apart, maybe write something. But I like starting shit from the. I like starting shit from scratch because that's where all the best songs come from. Like, usually, like all of our best songs would just be written like, all at once in a way, like, and kind of just it writes itself, and and those are the best ones because I don't know, they're just smooth. I don't know.
Right. Well, and you kind of like
how we do it too. Honestly.
Yeah, it is kind of how we do it. You kind of like feel it out.
One person has an idea, and then you just go into the studio, and everybody just starts playing to it.
Right. Yeah. And so like now rewinding kind of towards like shows and stuff. Have you guys like toured or anything, or like gone anywhere outside of the state?
We've
or
done
not the states, but but Connecticut,
like weekend mini tours, if you want to call it that.
Yeah,
the first time we did that was Nashua, New Hampshire, this past last summer.
I don't know.
And then
sweet. How was that? Wait, was that
the first one?
Is that the meme that you guys had that has like 30,000 likes or something on your page?
Which
or whatever?
One?
The one that's like the drummer already has a set, and then it's like the drummer's set.
No, that was this festival thing that we played like before he even joined. It was like this random festival thing. That wasn't even that great of a show, but yeah, they had this shitty drum set up there at I forget what the place was called. It was Jesse's dad's like friends like.
I think
ranch.
I played that show with the band me and Jesse were in back when we were in high school. Yeah,
Spinner's Farm or something like that. It's some farm. And that was like a hippie fest.
That was a real drum set though that someone was playing, right?
No, I think it was just set up to be played.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
So like Jesse took a picture of it and then made the meme, and that meme got everywhere.
Yeah, dude, friggin' Joey Sturgis like commented on the photo. I was like,
really?
Yeah, because I tagged him in it. I was like,
thanks.
I was like, hey, Joey,
He's like, oh, Randy, yeah.
Hey, dude, I give that guy
download
money.
my tones. Dude. Yeah. That's all I know, like that name from.
Yeah, Joey Sturgis tones.
Oh yeah. I've heard of those tones.
Plugins.
If I ever need some
dude,
tones,
I'm on like,
I know where to go. Ringtones.
I'm like all invested in Joey Sturgis.
Flintstones.
I'm in like his like VIP group and everything.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's
well, because he does mix critiques.
Ice cream tones.
You can send him ice cream. You can send him like a mix you're doing, and he'll respond with critique.
Awesome.
Which is really cool. If you don't know, he did like Devil Wears Prada, Asking Alexandria,
Born of Osiris,
Attack.
I'm pretty sure I was aware, but yeah, I forgot who. I knew he did those types of bands.
All right,
but I don't know.
Listen. So I'm a dick.
He did like all the crapcore bands, basically.
No, I just don't. I don't know those types of bands.
Dude, Of Mice and Men. I wonder if Austin Carlisle would talk shit about Attack when he went to go record with Of Mice and Men.
Is he still alive? I knew he was like really sick, and I was disappointed that he quit Of Mice and Men because he had like such great stage presence and everything.
Oh yeah, I mean he was great, man. He was awesome. What? No, I have no idea. What are you doing?
Nothing, bro. Just holding a mic.
Yeah, is it getting heavy still?
Nah, it's cool.
Switching arms,
No, but as far I don't know. But I did always used to wonder. I'm gonna have to like edit out so many pops and clicks.
Oh, sorry. I'm not because I'm not listening at all. I don't even know what I'm doing over here.
Yeah, you'll hear like.
I don't think it's been that dramatic.
Just like over someone's talking. He was talking.
Oh god.
All right.
So
we have fun.
Yeah. No, I mean, so as far as like, do you think that, like, because I feel like you should submit your, I don't know if you do this already, but like, because you are like skate punk, do you ever like try and submit your stuff to like skaters? Like, hey, like, check out my shit, use it in your videos. Because I know a lot of skaters personally that like, they don't have music that they can actually have the like permission to
It's like, yeah, that's as loud as
I just thought of that.
It's like all your.
Right after I said that, I was just like, not even thinking of it. And I was like,
but so, because I know a lot of skaters personally that like
that's a good idea, though.
are looking for music to put to their skate videos and they don't have the rights to like
send them our way, dude. I mean,
all right, I can definitely hook you up.
I haven't thought of that. I mean, I've thought of sending it to YouTubers. I have sent them to our songs to YouTubers, but that were when our songs sucked. So I haven't done anything recently, but like, I don't know.
We ever sent our shit to Churdley's?
No. What's he going to do with it?
Dude, he's like, I don't know. I could see him using our shit, maybe.
Yeah, I definitely think like, because you skate, right? Personally,
when the 2020 album comes out.
Right?
Every day.
Yeah, so like, do you ever go up to like, I know in New London, this probably be a fucking hike
right down the
for you.
street.
Yeah, the Hive.
Yeah, I was about to go there after this, maybe, depending on what time it is. They close at 11, but I don't know what I'm doing after this.
But like, isn't it like if you're in there, then they don't kick you out, right?
Yeah, I forget what it is, but like
pay to get in. But I know the dude. Hopefully, he'll let me in for like maybe cheaper because they're closing soon. That'd be cool. But it's like $10.
They're pretty cool there at the front desk.
Yeah,
we played there. Well, he wasn't there, but we played there like a month or so ago.
Oh, what?
I had a prior commitment during the holiday season. This is like the only time of the year this ever really happened. It's not like I'm like, failing.
Yeah. That's true. I guess that's the story.
Jimmy,
are you in Scooped Up, dude?
Yeah. Like, do you ever even play a show? This is the third time he's brought up you not being there.
I just like web conference in.
I think it's only the second.
He's gonna call.
We played the Be Easy Christmas party there, and he had a prior thing going on, but I was not about to just not do it. So me and Jesse played.
I really wanted to play, to be honest.
I wish he was there because we didn't sound as good without bass.
I was, well, of course, but the minute I joined, I was always pushing.
Obviously, I wanted you there because of you too.
But I was always pushing the skate park shows. Like the minute I joined, it's like we need to like do this. We need to hit up like Newtown Skate Park.
It's very much like the skate vibe is very much there because it's got that like Jimmy. You're always playing like.
So were people skating like while you were playing?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I've never like seen a skate park show.
We played at Milford Skate Park too, like twice. He was there.
In our video for Get Bent.
Yeah, we played there. Yeah, it's in the video, the Get Bent video. We played there twice. Once for the our friend Alex Jameson who passed away. They did like a memorial festival thing for him, which they're gonna do that again this year too. And it's gonna be even bigger. Hopefully, they're gonna get like a headliner.
Dude, that would actually be a cool video of like you guys playing at a skate park.
Yeah, well, it's in the Get Bent video. There's shots of us playing, but nothing like crazy. It wasn't like a production, like an actual music video. But like if we set something up, that would be cool too.
Yeah, that would be sick. I mean, the aesthetic just like fits you guys perfectly. But I also feel like going to those skate parks, like just that's great exposure for you guys too, just because like that's your audience, or I guess like the audience that you're trying to get to.
Yeah, I mean, I always slapping stickers up at all the parks I go to and stuff.
Right.
People I meet, like when I went to California, I went to a couple skate parks and met a couple awesome people. Showed them my band, and they're still talk to them now. And
so, do you go to LA or something?
No, I went to San Fran.
Oh shit.
I went to the Warped Tour that was over by there. It was like in Mountain View.
Yeah, didn't you follow the last?
Yeah, well,
Warped Tour?
Yeah, I went to. There was only 2 dates. It was New Jersey and California, and it was like 2 nights each. And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh shit!
Passed out mad merch and saw some sick bands.
Do you think that that's realistically like the last Vans Warped Tour? Do you think they'll like bring it back?
I don't know.
They would have already announced some stuff right now if it was happening this summer.
Right. I don't think it happened this summer, but I'm talking like,
it'll probably come back. I mean, Vans definitely made a lot of money. So did Journey. So there's going to be a Vans and Journey something tour.
Yeah.
It just won't be called Warped Tour.
It'll probably be like select cities too. It won't be like every state.
Right. I would definitely like to watch or like have that come back. I think the last time I really didn't have a great time when I went there, only because I was young and poor and couldn't afford the $6 waters.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I went to like 2012 or something.
It's not like that anymore because they have the hydration stations. You can
they do
fill up water. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was because that was the one thing. The reason why I didn't like going is if I didn't have parents there, is because like if you wanted to get a drink, it was so expensive, and then you just got dehydrated and then like had a headache for the rest of the day.
Yeah, dude, I was like freaking out when I was at in New Jersey and Blink-182 was about to go on. I literally like usually when I go to a show, I can just like weave through a crowd easily. Which I did there, but this was the biggest crowd I've ever weaved through. There was probably 20,000 people there, and I was all the way in the back seeing some other show at a different stage. So I went all the way from the back of the crowd to the front, weaved through everyone for like literally 10 minutes. It seemed like weaving through all these sweaty people. And right when I got to the front, because I'm always in the pit every show I go to, I'm always just going straight to the pit because
right.
It's easy for me to weave through and whatever. And so as soon as I got there, I like checked my bag and like for whatever reason, I dumped out like one of my full water bottles to so my backpack wasn't heavy like earlier in the day, and like I just like pull out one water bottle with like less than that, like I don't even know, like that much water. Like it was just, and I'm like looking at that, and I'm just like, I'm gonna die because I'm like surrounded by 20,000 people. There's no getting out unless I really try to push. And then literally Blink comes on, and like just a rush of energy, and I just drank that water, and I'm like, all right, here we go.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm here now, so it's all good.
Yeah,
it was mad fun, so fun.
Dude, I've never seen Blink live, but I've been like, I
saw them at Warped Tour too, actually.
Or a long time ago?
Like a long time ago when I was in middle school, dude.
Isn't that
41 too?
That's probably way better. You probably saw a way better show then. Because I mean, Tom's not in the band anymore, so I got to see like a lesser Blink.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that? They replaced the guitar player.
That's like way old news.
Wow.
You know the band Alkaline Trio?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw them
Matt
there too.
Skiba is Tom DeLonge's replacement.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw them at Warped Tour too, and like I got a t-shirt and everything, dude.
Mm-hmm. For the past like 2 albums.
What do you think of that compared to back in the day?
What do you mean? Like
Skiba versus DeLone?
Oh. I mean, I haven't seen them recently, but like, I mean, the show kicked ass. You know what I'm saying?
Is that when you
really replace what?
Is that when you also saw 4 Years Strong?
Yeah, I saw 4 Years Strong. I saw like a bunch of random bands, dude. I saw like Motion City Soundtrack, Real Big Fish, Attack.
That was the awesome thing about Warped Tours. Like you would go and like all those bands that like
you would see like 20 bands easily, and like half of them were bands you weren't even planning on seeing.
Right.
Shikari. Dude, I saw a bunch of random. It was like a random group of bands. Now that I think about it, Vanna.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. You saw Vanna.
Yeah.
There's so many bands I've seen at Warped Tour that I wouldn't have gone out of my way to see before, but then they won me over from their live performance. You know,
right.
Because they're really good, and you can't beat a live performance.
Yeah. Well, the one band that band that disappointed me live was Asking Alexandria.
Really?
That was a letdown. That was when they were still doing stand up and scream though. So I don't know if it was just like, I think Danny Wardsnop had just realized like, oh, I can't keep doing this screaming.
Do you listen to his like country blues music?
No, is that a thing? Like
yeah,
I thought
it's not bad.
Really? Yeah. Well, he's definitely developed as a singer. I mean,
totally.
It's crazy that is now 10 years old. Stand up and scream.
Yeah.
2010.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, you should just sit down and shut up.
That's classic crackcore.
How about that?
God. Oh God.
Shit. All right. Well, I mean, cool. I guess.
So
yeah, that's all I really had, to be honest. I mean,
close it out.
Yeah, let's close it out.
You guys want to plug yourselves?
Yeah, plug yourself, shows, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, well, we're playing a show tomorrow. When's this airing?
Probably after that.
Yeah, after that.
Come out to our show tomorrow.
This will air next Monday.
Oh, all right. Well, come after our show a week ago. We're playing 2 shows tomorrow and the next day. One in Putnam and one in New York.
So both of those they won't be able to go to.
So come to both of those last week. And or actually, this Monday?
Yeah, this coming Monday.
Okay, so yeah, come to both of those shows yesterday and the day before. And I don't know, we're doing an album.
Tell them where the second show is.
Yeah.
It's in New York, Astoria, New York.
Yeah, Astoria. It's our second show in the city. We played downtown Manhattan a couple months ago. Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see?
Yeah, we played a couple shows out of
Be glad Leo's here, man.
Yeah, he remembers the good stuff.
He fills in the gaps, you know?
Yeah.
I just remember the useless information. But yeah, so I don't know. We're working on stuff, basically.
Right. What's your Instagram handle, actually?
Scooped Up. It's at Scooped Up 1 because Scooped Up was taken, and we've been sending that guy messages since the day one.
Really?
He won't take it down. He's not listening.
Is he like an ice cream shop?
No, it's just some guy who has no pictures and no friends and nothing. And
really?
It's someone that doesn't like use their account. Their last picture was in 2012.
When was the last time you messaged him?
Like every day. There's people that question. I mean, there's people that comment on his picture.
He's a stubborn guy.
They're like, change your name. Yeah, I comment on his thing. I'm like, get a new name, and like, I don't know, he doesn't answer.
Yeah, that's
one day we'll get it.
Yeah, one day.
But for now, it's Scooped Up 1.
Who just makes that account and then just like
dream.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good name. Why would you just not use that? And yeah, and ScoopeduP.com's taken, like, or it's not taken, but the guy wants like $11,000 for me.
Whoa, $11,000?
Because it's a fucking good ass name for like a big ice cream company. I don't fucking know. We were surprised it wasn't taken. Like when we came up with the name Scooped Up, it was like, yeah, and we looked it up and it was like, what? It's not taken?
Yeah, I mean,
that's it.
Yeah. Sweet. So that's where you see them. They got shows coming up. You'll probably, if you go to their Instagram page, they'll probably announce them there too. Mm-hmm. And yeah, without further ado, put a glove on
it. Peace. Glove on what?
Waiting for that.
I know you know it's over now. I know you know it's over now. I know you know it's over now.